was so proudly beheld at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let us pray. Almighty God, giver of every good and perfect gift, we humbly come before you this night with hearts filled to overflowing with gratitude and love and praise. And we simply and yet earnestly beg of you this night for these graduates, for their families and friends, for all of us gathered in this place, that we would have from your hands the strength to do that which is right and good and well-pleasing in your sight, the courage to refrain from that which is evil, that which is selfish. And Father, we pray for the wisdom to know the difference. In Jesus' name, amen.
Good evening, fellow 1992 graduates, faculty, family, and friends. Thank you very much for sharing the most important day of our high school careers, graduation. I would also like to thank my family, friends, and teachers who have helped me and supported me all through my endeavors. Over the past 4 years, there have been many changes, both in school and in society. We have gone from scared little freshmen to mature and educated seniors in the class of '92. The recent past has helped shape our lives. As we leave here today, graduates, we are not just leaving high school, we are leaving a family, our friends. A friend is someone who understands your past, believes in your future, and accepts you today just the way you are. Here at Norristown Area High School, we all have many friends. When we look back at our high school careers, the first thing we will remember is our friends so dear. All the times we've laughed, cried, fought, broken up, and later made up. We will never forget. High school is not just academics and studying, it is friends and relating. Bernadette Tate wrote a poem entitled "A Friend," which explains everything a good friend should be. What is a friend? I will tell you. It is a person with whom you dare to be yourself. Your soul can go naked with her. She seems to ask you to put on nothing. Only be what you really are. When you are with her, you do not have to be on your guard. You can say what you think, so long as it is genuinely you. She understands those contradictions in your nature that cause others to misjudge you. With her, you breathe freely. You can avow your little wanties and envies and absurdities, and in opening them up to her, they are dissolved into the white ocean of her loyalty. She understands. You can weep with her, laugh with her, pray with her. Through and underneath it all, she sees, knows, and loves you. A friend, I repeat, is one whom you dare to be yourself. The better friend you are, the more you will get from a relationship. I dare you to be the best friend you can be to everyone. That is what can help make this world a better place. I urge all of you to learn from the past, look to the future, and greet each day with new strength. Starting today, new experiences and new adventures will surround us, but use these as a stepping stone to your success. Your immediate future, whether it be college or the workforce, awaits you. Go out and show the world what a Norristown graduate can do. I wish each and every one of you all of the luck in the world. As we move on and make new friends, remember what you have learned about friendship in the years we've been together, because I will always remember what all of you have taught me. Thank you.
In your programs, it says that I will be presenting the key of knowledge to Kristen O'Connor. That is incorrect. The secretary of the class of 93 is Kristen Raleigh. I am very honored to present this key to the class of 1993 tonight. The key of knowledge was presented by the class of 1904 to be given to each successive class for 50 years. This period elapsed in 1954 and the key was retired. To perpetuate the tradition of this ceremony, a new key was presented to the school by the class of 1954. To the class of 1993, I wish you all the luck and success the world has to offer you. To my class, I wish the fulfillment of all your dreams and your hopes, and the ability to never forget our years and the many memories we have made here at Norristown High. Thank you and congratulations.
On behalf of the class of 1993, I hereby accept this key of knowledge. I hope our class can carry on your tradition of success during our last year here at Norristown. Congratulations and good luck to the graduates of the class of 1992.
Good evening, everyone. On this special commencement day of the Norristown class of 1992, I would like to extend my greetings to the administrators, teachers, families, friends, and my fellow graduates. I truly appreciate this opportunity to express my congratulations to the class of 1992. Tonight is the culmination of 12 years of effort and hard work, and a lifetime of support and encouragement from family and friends. Tonight, however, is also the commencement of our future. Ideas and inquiries about the future are the first steps toward preparation for success. Individuals who focus on the glorious past are often disappointed, whereas successful individuals keep their eyes on the promising future. The vision of the future can be attained by any individual who is willing to determine his or her own destiny and then strive to achieve it. We have all heard the expression, "The future is now," yet it is even harder to believe that the future was yesterday. The future is indeed the union of the realities of the present with the events of the past. However, this does not say that the future is predictable, for no one knows exactly what will happen in the time yet to be. But the power of suggestion is tremendous, as all of us have the capabilities to choose things that might happen in the future so that we can select what we want to make happen. We all have to trust and believe in ourselves and our ambitions. I challenge every one of my fellow graduates to anticipate, prepare, influence, and thereby determine your own future. Demand and only accept the best from yourself so that others will demand the best of you. The formula for succeeding is to set high goals and standards and to have enough confidence and belief in yourself to accomplish them. Helen Keller, an inspirational American author who is blind and deaf, once said, "It is for us to pray not for tasks equal to our powers, but for powers equal to our tasks, to go forward with the great desire forever beating at the door of our hearts as we travel towards our distant goal." Success is the end product of dedication, determination, and diligence. Successful people cannot simply put forth hard work towards their goals. They must give it their best work. Successful individuals must have the courage and confidence to run the risk of failure in order to succeed. To succeed is to achieve one's goal. However, Ralph Waldo Emerson developed a fuller definition of success when he wrote, "To laugh often and love much, to win the respect of intelligent persons and the affection of children, to earn the approbation of honest citizens and endure the betrayal of false friends, to appreciate beauty, to find the best in others, to give of oneself, to leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition, to have played and laughed with enthusiasm and sung with exultation, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded." But keep in mind that success is never final, and to continue to leave our footprints in the sands of time, we must keep marching forward. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow once said that we judge ourselves by what we feel capable of doing, while others just judge us by what we have already done. We have to continuously strive to be the best that each of us dreams of being. When we look back at our yearbook full of memories, this commencement shall remain as a very special accomplishment in all of our lives, for tonight is the beginning of our future. It is my sincere wish tonight that each of you will find your future life to be a source of great happiness and joy. However, tomorrow you become part of the world at a time when it is seriously distressed. Never in our lifetime has there been a greater need for wise, courageous, and enlightened leadership than at the present. It is to us, the 1992 graduating class, that people must look for that leadership. I would like to end by sharing with the Norristown graduating class of 1992 my wish that our futures be cultivated in a world at peace, and a poem on a graduation card that I received. We all have our own separate pathways to take, our own destinations to choose. We all have our own contributions to make, our own special talents to use. We all have our own kind of life to pursue, our own kinds of dreams to be weaving, and we all have the power to make wishes come true, as long as we keep on believing. Thank you and congratulations.
The line it is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast. As the present now will be later the past, the order is rapidly fading. And the first one now will later be last, for the times they are a-changin'. This quote from the final lines of Bob Dylan's The Times They Are A-Changin' illustrates a very important lesson. Dylan teaches us that while one part of our lives is coming to a close and has been decided, another part of our lives is about to begin. This new chapter in our lives is not based upon what has been written in previous chapters, but it is to be based upon what each of us as individuals make it. It is up to each of us to do the best that we can do from this day forward. We must not dwell on the past. We must look towards the future. Although this is a day of a celebration of past achievement, we must not lose sight of its importance as a stepping stone into tomorrow. For some of us, this diploma is merely the first step down the path to education, while for others of us, this diploma provides the foundation for the start of a career. No matter what your plans are for the future, always remember that a successful past does not ensure a successful future, and likewise, a troubled past does not ensure a troubled future. Carpe diem, seize the day. Make every moment count and take advantage of all the opportunities that are presented to you. Reach for your dreams, and they will be yours. Good luck and best wishes, my friends. Good luck to the class of 1992. It is a long-standing tradition that the president of the graduating class ceremonially passes down the cap and gown to the president of the next class. This passage symbolizes the transfer of not only the rights and privileges of graduation, but it also symbolizes the transfer of duty and responsibility. As the cap and gown represent diligence, persistence, and the pursuit of education, so must the next graduating class represent these virtues. As we move out into the world, it is up to this next class to take their place in the history of Norristown Area High School. They meet the demands and challenges presented to them, strive to do their best, and must work hard with the ultimate goals of happiness and success. As the president of the class of 1992, I, Mark Radell, have the distinct honor and pleasure of officially passing down the cap and gown to the president of the class of 1993, Nina Farrell.
Class of 1992, teachers, parents, and friends. On behalf of the class of 1993, I proudly and graciously accept this cap and gown. I would like to wish each and every graduate the very best of luck and success in your future endeavors. You have been a source of inspiration and guidance to my class. These things, along with your friendship, will always be treasured. Again, congratulations and best wishes from the class of 93.
The Todd Arbaugh Memorial Award for scholastic achievement, contribution to athletics, and excellence of personal character is presented this year to David Lockwood. David? Stay there. I'm asking David to stay here for one more moment. The Thomas and Melba Corley Award for Excellence is presented to a college-bound African-American male and female of excellent character whose leadership and academic achievements have been commendable throughout the high school years. I asked Dave to stay here because he is also the recipient of that award. And our female recipient this year is Stacy Brown. Stacy? done. Very well done. Okay. The Mary Kay Gaiman Award is presented to the student from Stewart Middle School who exhibits initiative and spirit. That student this year is Rachel Ghostin. Rachel?
The Damon D. Holton Memorial Award is presented to the senior member of the band or orchestra who has manifested the high standards of musicianship, school citizenship, and personal demeanor set and exemplified by Mr. Damon D. Holton, music teacher in the Norristown Area School District. The recipient, Michael McCoy. The Robert Scott Jording Memorial Award was established by the Jording family in memory of their son, a member of the class of 1992, who passed away early in his high school career. We all pay tribute to Robert Jording this evening. The Robert Scott Jording Award is presented to a male and female student who aspire to higher education and demonstrate compassion for others, giving their time eagerly and without hope of monetary reward. The recipients, Kimberly Heaton and Michael McCoy. The Martin Luther King Award is presented to two students this evening, and each of them will receive an 8x10 copy of a 30-inch by 40-inch original pencil sketch created by Mr. Robert Scott, a teacher in the art department of Norristown Area High School. The picture is that of Dr. Martin Luther King, and it is presented to the minority students who combine academic achievement with active school and community involvement. The recipients, I am happy to say, are David Lockwood and Joe Savage, Jr.
I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all our 1992 graduating seniors. I'd also like to thank the parents, guardians, relatives, and friends who have remained committed and diligent in making this special occasion possible. It is my honor to present the Joseph A. Mirabli Senior Memorial Award. This award is given to a college-bound senior with qualities of scholarship, citizenship, and loyalty. This year's recipient is Joe N. Savage, Jr. It is also my honor to announce the recipient of the Montgomery Orthopedic Award. This award is given to an outstanding student desiring to enter the health field who has shown the greatest interest and achievement during high school. This year's recipient is Lisa Trong. Lisa? Thank you.
The Dorothy V. Robbins Award goes to the class valedictorian with the hope that her abilities will be used to assist the handicapped. Of course, Lisa Trong. The Helen Bicking Schartzer Memorial Scholarship Award is presented to the worthy girl of the Norristown Area High School in good scholastic standing, Lisa Trong. And a valedictory award awarded to the valedictorian.
At this time, it is my special privilege to present the Eagle's Nest Awards, which are presented to the top 10 students in the class of 1992 in scholastic achievement. It is determined by their final class rank after all grades have been completed in 4 years, over 4 years. Obviously, the top rank with a straight A average on a scale of 4.0. She had a 4.3 with weighted grades. Miss Lisa Lei Trung, valedictorian. Our salutatorian, who was only slightly behind Lisa, and in second place in class rank, is Kimberly A. Heaton. We had a very interesting but very stressful and kind of strange situation. Unfortunately, it happens all too often when you have classes that have a large number of extremely outstanding students, as we do this year. Miss Erin M. Tallerty was third in class rank. Erin was either tied for first or second through the first 3 years, through this year actually, till the final grades. Miss Heaton ended up ahead of her by less than 7/1000ths of a point. So Erin. I must say that was the closest, but the top 10 were only separated by a few tenths of a point, from 4.3 to just slightly under 4.0, a 3.98 for the person that was 10th in class rank. Fourth was the class president, Mr. Mark R. Raydell. Fifth in class rank was the vice president of the class, Ritu Kalra. Next was a very distinguished young man who achieved many individual awards. In class rank, he ended up in sixth place, Richard Freeman. Also an extremely outstanding student who participated in all areas of the school. The seventh person in class rank was Cheryl Strong. The eighth person in class rank, who was both an outstanding scholar and athlete, was Kirsten R. Arner. In ninth place is an individual that you're going to hear more about in a few minutes, Jennifer Osilis. And 10th out of a very outstanding 10, who basically, if you round off, ended up with a 4.0, is Mr. Michael McCoy.
Good evening. Now it's my honor and pleasure to add my congratulations on behalf of the school board to the class of 1992, and congratulations also to your parents and families. Graduation from high school is an important achievement and milestone. It's a time to reflect on the past and a time to look into the future, and it's also an occasion to be thankful. We board members have several groups of people to thank. We are thankful to the teachers who taught you and to the entire staff of the school district who have contributed to your education. We thank also your parents, families, guardians, and friends who have stood beside you and encouraged you. And we thank our community who has supported your education. But we are thankful mostly to you graduates because you have taken advantage of the education we offer. By taking, accepting, and participating in your education, you have given all of us here pride and confidence. We are proud of what you have accomplished, and we are confident of a better future for our nation because you will be contributing your knowledge and your talents to its growth and improvement. As I think Mr. Spencer spoke when he welcomed you, you are the 130th class to graduate from Norristown Area High School. The first Norristown High graduates in 1863 faced an uncertain and precarious future. The Civil War began in their junior year. At the time of their graduation, our nation's efforts were focused on the issues of union and slavery, a life and death struggle to determine the moral and political future of our nation. And now, many years later, in 1992, our country's attention is again drawn primarily to the domestic arena. We are troubled with issues of justice, poverty, race relations, and economic growth. You have much in common with the first Norristown graduates. You are part of a nation struggling to solve its internal problems. And as with all graduates, you carry the hopes and dreams of your family and community for a better future. But you are also very different from the class of 1863, those first graduates. There were apparently less than 20 students in that first class. Now there are almost 300 students in the class of 1992. Also in 1863, the Norristown schools were evidently segregated by race. Now all races are represented in your class. You are truly the promise of America, where people of all races, religions, and cultures have come together and worked together to succeed as individuals and as a group. And you have succeeded. As you look back, remember what you have accomplished. Together, you and other classes in this school, along with your teachers, have built a community of students who have won recognition and financial awards for your high school, both for this building and for Roosevelt. Many of you have also won individual awards and scholarships, which I think will be presented later. And you have all succeeded in graduating from high school. With this foundation of success and hard work, I ask you to put into action something you learned and have recited daily since your first day of school. You have recited this so often that you may mouth the words without paying much attention to them. If you haven't already done so, it's important that you take these noble words into your mind and into your heart. The words I'm speaking of are the last 6 words of our Pledge of Allegiance: with liberty and justice for all. This is the promise of America and the unfinished work of America. Our struggle now to fulfill America's promise may not be as dramatic as a Civil War battle, but our pursuit of liberty and justice now is also contentious, difficult, and important to the future of this nation. I ask that you invest a portion of your life and a portion of your energy in this never-ending effort. Your life in this diverse Norristown area community and your attendance and graduation from this high school have prepared you for this task, and you have the strength for this assignment also. We in this auditorium salute you, our strength, our spirit, our promise for the future. There used to be a television commercial a couple years ago that claimed that the spirit of Massachusetts is the spirit of America. All of us here know that the spirit of America is you, the Norristown area high school class of 1992. And we expect you to use that spirit to work to make America a country with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and best of luck and best of health, and stay well.
Members of the Norristown Area School District Board of Directors, members of the administration, faculty, parents, family members, friends, and members of the graduating class of Norristown Area High School of 1992, the 130th official graduating class, I salute and commend you. Without all of you in the auditorium this evening and many others in your lives, many of you, most of you, would not be here. There would be no graduation of 277 young adults this evening. Without the support of our state and national governments, we would not have 68% of you going on to higher education this year. Nor would we have these graduates ready to work, serve, and become the leaders of a strong, peaceful, global society for tomorrow. I thank you all for your efforts on behalf of the class of 1992, and I am sure that the graduates will personally accept their debt to you while expressing their gratitude. Graduates, it is my hope that your years at Norristown Area High School have begun to prepare you, and I said begun to prepare you, to be happy, contributing participants in our world society. Participants who know right from wrong and who choose the right way no matter how hard it may be. Participants who can decide the right person when confronted by political leadership issues, and most important, participants who actually participate by voting. I'd like to speak a little bit and address the issue of participants. I would like the following 5 people. I'm going to recognize a number of people in groups, please. And I would ask you to hold your applause until all of the people are identified and the reason why I'm identifying them. I would like the following 5 people to stand, please, and face the audience. Jung L. Chai, Amy Hartshorn, Derek Kofke, David Marchese, and Deborah Volrath. Would you please stand? These 5 young people have been participants in the fullest in Norristown Area High School. They have not missed a day of attendance in 4 years, and I would guess to say, although I don't have the specific information in front of me, that some of them may have been in school every day from when they began school. I congratulate each of the 5 of you, and I wish you the best for the future. A lot of funny things happen as you go through life and as we prepare, and we spend hours and days, and faculty members did all kinds of things to prepare this year and copy and improve from past years in our ceremony. We take tremendous pride, as we've indicated to the graduates in front of you and in front of me from a different direction, that we expect and want them to be very proud of their accomplishment and show it in everything that they do. Despite that, oftentimes errors are made. And I would like to thank Leah Fazio for correcting our error with the junior class secretary, but I would also like to apologize publicly to David Marchese, who just came to school, participated, did everything, and made the most out of this school opportunity. And unfortunately, we erred, and some way he was omitted from, his picture was omitted from the yearbook, which hopefully will be corrected. And David, I do apologize to you for our error. Another participant in our Norristown Area High School world is Mr. Bernard W. Loeb, better known as Bob Loeb. Mr. Loeb, an alumnus and member of our Hall of Fame here at Norristown Area High School, is a local businessman and philanthropist. He and his wife, Dr. Bernadette H. Loeb, recently began an annual scholarship program for Norristown Area High School graduates who have grade point averages over 2.5, are employed part-time, and aspire to an associate degree at Montgomery County Community College. The scholarships are given by Mr. Loeb and his wife in memory of Mr. Loeb's parents. His father, Archibald Loeb, was a leading business educator in both Norristown and Philadelphia in the first half of the 20th century. 4 two-year scholarships are being awarded this year, and for the first time they are being announced this evening. I would like these 4 graduates to please stand and face the larger audience. Joshua S. Urkel, Lance R. Gunlock, Jeannie M. Nomowitz, and Said Il O. Congratulations to each of you. Each scholarship is worth, by the present yesterday calculation of the cost of a credit at the community college, of approximately $3,740 over 2 years. Unfortunately, Mr. Loeb could not be with us this evening, but I do congratulate you, and you will be receiving more information and also a contact from Mr. Loeb, the 4 of you, so that he might get to know each of you, and hopefully, as Ms. Heaton indicated in her salutatory address, he would like to be your friend and support and help support you so that you can move on in your future. Several years ago, through the efforts of members of the Business Industry School Partnership with the Norristown Area School District, we began a semi-annual distribution of scholarships. I would now like to introduce for the first time again our 28 STAR Grant recipients from the class of 1992. As I read your name, and I'd like everyone to please hold your applause, I will go through the 28 names, and then we should applaud all. But as I read each of your 28 names, please stand again and face the audience. The total distribution to the class of 1992, and other money is given out to twice a year to graduates. These students could reapply next year for the second semester. This is for the first semester next year. Total distribution to the class of 1992 is $21,500. Now, the 28 individuals. Please excuse me, I have about 20 different pieces of paper here. I'm shuffling. Here we go. In alphabetical order: Michelle Augustine, Kirsten Benton, Tara Brady, Rebecca Braulio, Stacy Brown, Kathleen Ferretti, Richard Freeman, Rachel Ghostin, Seth Gilston, Catherine Hander, Erica Herzog, Jennifer Holmes, Ritu Kalra, Christine Kelly, Lynn Kaler, David Lockwood, Robert Maddox, Ann Nguyen, Jennifer Osilis, Sherry Prince, Denise Raymundo, Joe Savage Jr., Susan Sliker, Lisa Letrong, Janina Tuggle, Deborah Volrath, Michelle Worth, and Karen Wood. Congratulations. The 28 of you who were just for the first time notified that you have received a scholarship from our STAR Grant program should contact our guidance office to find the specifics, and you'll need to check in and pick up the check which is signed to you and to your college. Next, we're moving from the past, from Lisa's speech, moving from the past and the present. We're moving toward the future very rapidly right now. We are dealing with a large number of scholarships, which I will give you a total figure on at the end. And I did this for the first time this year because I've seen so many of the surrounding schools come up with figures of $250,000 in scholarships and $300,000 in scholarships. I think you're going to be astounded when you hear the figure that I am going to read to you when I finish with the scholarships, which we have just begun. They were new ones that people just found out about. Next, I would like to recognize students who were previously notified and recognized at the Central Montgomery County Area Vocational Technical School Senior Awards Program of scholarships. I'd like these people again to rise, face the audience. Brian Harmon, Brian Nicoloso, Jamaica Riggins, Michael DeAngelis, Patricia Gagnon, Christine Kunzel, Michael Kinsey, and Kristen Ivins. Congratulations to all of you. These students were recognized at the Montgomery County Vocational Technical School for a variety of schools that they will be attending. Their scholarships were between $500 and $2,500, totaling $10,500 for next year. Next, I would like to recognize students from the Roosevelt School who have a very special program that was started in the last couple of years. This is Project Connect scholarships to Montgomery County Community College, which covers tuition, books, and fees over 2 years. This could be worth approximately $4,000 per student. I would like you to please stand when I call your name. Paulette Vincent, Regina Volpe, Alicia Johnson, Sarah Slagle, Therese Klinkscales, Eddie Boyd, Lindsay Jones, that was Lindsay Jones, Danielle Buno, Bernard Allison, Nakia Ford, and Kenneth Nealon. Congratulations. The Project Connect scholarships in total would be worth $44,000. Following are many general scholarships, which I am going to mention for individuals, and I'm going to mention, as the other schools around have been doing, some scholarships that students receive to more than one school, and they have to make a choice. However, I have not included all scholarships in total amount that I know have been given. I will only give you one example of what is not included. Lisa Letrung, as our valedictorian, was awarded a full 4-year academic presidential scholarship to Temple University. That is not included. That is not included. She is not attending Temple University. But that is an example of what is not included. I would like each of these students to please stand as I indicate the scholarship or scholarships they have received. Michelle Augustine to Davidson College, a full scholarship for athletics worth approximately $15,300 per year, or $61,000. She also was recognized by the Girls Athletic Boosters Club and their scholarship this year, which was another $500. Please remain standing, Michelle. Next, Kirsten Benton, scholarship for Drake University, worth $6,400. Next is Tara Brady, as the West Norton Women's Club scholarship of $500. Also to, excuse me, that was an error. Too many things written on the paper here. Tara Brady, scholarship to Elizabethtown College, which is a provost scholarship of $4,800 each year. Tara Brady. Next I have Jennifer Buno. Jennifer received the West Norton Women's Club scholarship for $500. Next is Stacy Brown. It's the Board of Governors scholarship for Bloomsburg, worth $3,000 a year, good for 5 years. And she also received the Ralston Scholarship for $1,000. Kevin Davis has received an athletic scholarship for Delaware Valley College, $2,500 per year. Carlo Di Giovanni, California University of Pennsylvania Athletic Scholarship for $2,000 per year. Nicole Clark has a full scholarship for softball, athletic scholarship to Long Island University, worth approximately $17,000 per year. Charity Egan's, the University of the Arts, scholarship for $8,500. Paula Frank, scholarship to the Gordon Phillips Beauty School for $1,250. Richard Freeman, the Philadelphia College of Pharmacy and Science, half tuition, which is approximately worth $5,000, renewable each year. He also received Gina Scholarship for $100 and the Avon National Merit Scholarship Corporation Special Scholarship of $2,000. Suzanne Hyde, Colorado State University, Dean Scholars Award of $500. John Iacono to the Stevens Institute of Technology. He has earned a scholarship for $32,000 over 4 years. Michael McCoy, Lebanon Valley College, Viceroy Scholarship for $6,250. And he also received another scholarship, which I'm going to mention to you, which is the American University Presidential Scholar, which could have been worth $30,000. When Jennifer Osilis came to the stage when she was recognized for her top 10 status, I said you'll hear more about her. She has received scholarship to Lehigh University for $17,350. Brian Nicoloso, who you've already seen, who received another scholarship at the Votech School, has received a scholarship Johnson & Wales worth approximately $6,000. William Kelly, Lock Haven football received a scholarship for approximately $3,000, which would be good for over 4 years, possibly $12,000. Nakia Carey has received a scholarship, the Willow Grove Nursing, for $1,500 per year, $6,000. Michael Santangelo has received the Ray Burns Memorial Scholarship for $500. Susan Sliker has received the West Norton Women's Club Scholarship for $500 and the Progress Federal Scholarship for $250. And I do not believe she is going to Allentown College, but did have an offer of the DeSales Scholarship of $4,000 per year, which would have been worth $16,000. Joe N. Savage, Jr. has received several scholarships. The North Montgomery County chapter of Twigs Incorporated, $500. The Women's Progressive League, $500. And Kappa Alpha Psi, $500. Lisa Letrong has received the Philadelphia College of Pharmacy and Science, the Presidential Scholarship, half tuition, $5,000 per year. Also Rensselaer Medalist Scholarship for $12,000. I already mentioned Temple. Congratulations, Lisa. Michelle Worth. Michelle, for Albright College, is a $5,000 scholarship. She also has a Hugh O'Brien Youth Alumni Scholarship, $2,500, and a Ralston Scholarship for, I believe, $1,000. Michelle Worth. David Lockwood has received the Women's Progressive League Scholarship of $500. Jameson Shingler has received the Lower Providence Presbyterian Church Scholarship of $2,000. Ronald Choupard has received scholarship at Williamson Trade School for $12,000, good for 3 years. Erica Raquette, scholarship Lansdale School of Cosmetology for $500. Calvin Wade is a full scholarship to Purdue University worth approximately $21,000 per year. Dwayne Weldon, King's College, $8,500. Robert Maddox, Eastern College, $7,700. Erica Herzog, the University of Scranton, $6,000 per year. Sherry Prince, Provost Scholarship to Elizabethtown, worth $3,000 per year. Candace Weber, Franklin Pierce College, $12,000. And Ann Nguyen, Lukens Foundation Minority Scholarship to the Philadelphia College of Pharmacy and Science, $10,000. Congratulations to each of you, and as always, I would like to say before I stop talking about scholarships that I do apologize to those of you that we did not find out about, I did not get the information about, because I am certain that there are more and there will be more. And I do apologize if I did not recognize any of you this evening. The total figure, without some of the two college scholarships for one person, when I calculated very rapidly before I came back to the school this evening, and I would guess that this is very close to the figure that the students will receive $697,850, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you may say, why in the world did Mr. Spencer just take 20 minutes to go over all those, because we've already recognized most everyone one way or another except the few new ones that we just read. I did it for, I will tell you, for the rest of the students sitting here, students who are going to be graduates in minutes now, and for any of the students and parents who are out there, because I must say, I agree with what each of the speakers said this evening. Mr. Toes pointed out, which is what has been a prevalent presentation in most of the graduation ceremonies around, and fortunately or unfortunately, however you look at it, we seem to be about the last this year in terms of ending our school year. I must say that I do agree with our students, and I feel this way, that despite the problems, and there are many in the world and in our nation, the opportunities are available for all of us. It may take the extra work, the perfect practice, the long hours, the dreams that you must have if you're going to go on and you're going to continue throughout however many years or maybe centuries that you live as we move on into the future and have new scientific discoveries. But I must say to you, class of 1992, please do not stop dreaming. Please do not give up on your hopes and aspirations for the future. And please pass your positive approach and positive attitudes and your successes on to all of those with whom you work and touch in the years ahead. Please come back and do help us in Norristown and anywhere that you go in the world in the years ahead. At this time, I will ask Dr. Holton, Superintendent of Schools, to come forward for the presentation of the class. Class, please rise. Dr. Holton, on behalf of the faculty and administration of Norristown Area High School, I certify that the graduating members of the class of 1992 have satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of study as required by the Pennsylvania Department of Education and the Norristown Area School District. I present to you the graduating class of 1992.
Mr. Spencer, on behalf of the Board of Education of the Norristown Area School District, I am pleased to accept the class of 1992 and declare these eligible students to be graduated. Please be seated. I'm anxious to get to the part of the program where we distribute the diplomas, so I will make my comments very brief, to say the least. Mr. Spencer, I think it's very important to say something tonight regarding this class, and that is these accomplishments have come about not only because of the hard work of these graduates, but also because of the support of the Board of School Directors and the administrators and these great teachers that we have, and also the immediate administrative team in this high school under your truly outstanding leadership. So, Mr. Spencer, congratulations especially to you and to your staff.
And in my brief remarks, I'm going to mention the one word a couple times that I keep hearing over and over tonight, and the word is success. If I were to spell out the word success using an acronym for that word, here are the things that I would think about, and I will keep it brief. With the class of 1992, I think of state, local, and even national recognition. I think of the first place award in the nation in the Chapel of Four Chaplains Essay Contest by Michelle Worth. I think of the third place in the nation in DECA Advertising and Display Competition, William Kilgore. I think the first place in the local Optimist Oratorical Contest, Aaron Tallerday and Michael Harper. I think of the first place in the state and 13th in the nation in the mock trial with Joe Savage, Ritu Kara, and Michelle Worth. I think of the first place in the Montgomery County African American Oratorical Contest with Joe Savage. I think of the National Merit Finalists and Commended Students, Cheryl Strong, Richard Freeman, John Iacono, and Mark Riddell. And I think of the Franklin Institute Student Advisor and Tandy Technology Scholar, Lisa Trong. And I think of the Maxwell Club Scholar, Athlete, and Danaher Award nominee, David Lockwood. And I think of the Regional Science Olympiad with the Regional Science Olympiad and Pennsylvania Mathematics League honoree Richard Freeman, and the finalist in the Pennsylvania Governor's School for International Studies, Joe Savage, the finalist in the Pennsylvania Governor's School for Business, Ritu Kara. I think of the musicians in this high school, honored for excellence in district, regional, and state festivals, Kirsten Benton, Michael McCoy, Todd Holland, and Brian Nice. And I think of the future teachers of the Norristown Area Youth Education Association achieving first place in state presentations, Susan Sliker, Karen O'Brien, Kirsten Benton, Deborah Vollrath. And to conclude my remarks and to continue to spell out the word success, under you, I think of the unique talents, from the running power of William Buckley Kelly to the dramatic power of Rebecca Broglio to the strength and the precision of a David Lockwood. And I think of the two C's in the word success, the courage to compete, to question, and to lead in academic, musical, and athletic competitions, exemplified by the Student Council leadership of Kathleen Ferretti, the National Honor Society leadership of Rachel Ghostin, and the class of 1992 presidency of Mark Riddell. I think of the character to compete. And under E, it's the class of 92 that has demonstrated excellence by example and an entrepreneurial spirit in many ways. I think of scholarship. Do I need to mention any more when you see this list of scholarships tonight? And the final S is service and sensitivity to the needs of others, a social conscience. It's this class of 1992 that helps senior adults through the YES program, who assists persons with disabilities, who rebuilds homes for the needy through Habitat for Humanity, who cheers the ill and infirm at Suburban General Hospital, who supports the oppressed through Amnesty International, and sustains the world around them through the Environmental Action Club. I'm extremely filled up tonight because I'm so proud to be an Norristonian, and I'm so proud of this very diverse and wonderful student body. I cannot tell you what your accomplishments mean to me. And by the way, we've talked about the scholarships. We did not talk tonight about the many of you who are going on to outstanding jobs and other career paths, the military careers, vocational technical programs, and a number of other opportunities, and those of you who are going to do your very best to be the best homemakers that the world has ever seen. Let's not forget every single one of you. Well, to sum it all up, you've climbed a mountain this evening, and it was easier for some of you than for others. But for all of you, it is an accomplishment which your parents and your friends applaud. We congratulate you. You have completed an extremely important phase of your education on your road to success. I know you'll use it well, and congratulations once again to the outstanding class of 1992. It's made us all so very proud. Mr. Murray Toes, President of the Board, will now assist in the awarding of diplomas. And the first diploma is awarded to the President of the senior class by the class sponsor, Mrs. Sandy McCarraher, to Mark David Riddell. The second diploma is awarded to the Vice President of the senior class by the class sponsor, Mrs. Patricia McCarthy. Just stay right here with me. And that goes to Ritu Kalra. And for special recognition and obtaining the highest scholastic average, the valedictorian of the class of 1992, Lisa Leitron. Give her hers. The student with the second highest scholastic average, the salutatorian, Kimberly Heaton. The class president and the officers will now announce the names of the graduates. Okay, now we're going to stay right here.
Thanks. Leah Ann Fazio, Secretary. Megan Joanne Clark, Historian. Erin Marie Tallerty.
Susan J. Forbes.
Charles V. Schwartz.
Valerie Jennifer DePietro.
Stephen Michael Munzie.
Michael J. Wesley.
Diane Lynn Gennaro.
William Cole.
Nubia Yasel Guin.
Carl Norman James.
Augustus Scududo.
Kenya C. Bird.
Tamar Dorothea Owens.
Joe N. Savage, Jr.
Anthony Bonds.
Alicia Marie Bird.
Paulette Patricia Vincent.
William Allen Bell.
Jason Stephen Smith.
Nakia Nichelle Ford.
Rhonda N. Steele.
Johnny J. Vereen.
Stephen Wilson, Jr.
Derek A. Kofke.
Sonia L. Savage.
Raquette Stevens.
Herman Douglas, Jr.
Michael Maggio.
Mary Eileen Casey.
Kathleen L. Nato.
Todd Altieri.
Shaiki Devon Goodley.
Vivica Elizabeth Warasinga.
Denise Marie Smith.
Dwayne Allen Weldon.
Willie O. Studemeyer.
Renee Belinda Hugener.
Trang Nugent.
Say ew oh.
Samir Patel.
Alicia Ann Grazioli.
Allison Kilcoyne.
Robert H. Maddox.
Seth Gilston.
Jennifer Dawn Buno.
Kimberly Clark.
Michael J. Rutman.
Ronald Shupard.
Christine N. Kunzel.
Charisma Marie Murray.
Eddie Boyd.
Michael A. Haupt.
Denise M. Raimondo.
Michelle Andrea Augustine.
Joshua S. Urkel.
Sean Christopher Scanlon.
Sarah D. James. Callie M. Durr. Christopher M. Grisdale. Bernard Dwayne Allison. Tamika Rochelle Weaver. Kristen Lynn Ivins. Kenneth Thomas Nealon. Brian Joseph Nicoloso. Jennifer Ann Marnell. Michelle Dorica. Durwood M. Walk. Richard David Whittington. Stephanie A. Miller. Tia C. Savage. Rodney L. Miller, Jr. David W. Benner. Melissa Ann Constantino. Stephanie Snizovich. Lynn P. Kaler. Catherine E. Hander. Jang Lai Chai. Liam Nguyen. Rebecca Braulio. Rachel Allison Ghostin.
Eric Byer.
Kim C. Kang.
Yu Shang Bak.
Kirsten Alice Benton.
Elias Morales.
Brian D. Nice.
Susan Sliker.
Karen L. O'Brien.
John Iacono.
Robert K. Edwards III.
Patricia A. Gagnon.
Christy Elizabeth Seltzer.
Jason S. Bob.
Michael Anthony DeFure.
Alexandria Fricker.
Kirsten R. Arner.
Carlo G. DiGiovanni.
Rodney D. Smith.
Diana L. Morrison.
Teresa E. Kinkner.
George L. Johnson.
Brian Burnell Harmon.
Stacy L. Brown.
Chantel Livingston.
Tony Simpkins.
Benjamin Burt.
Paula Marie Frank.
Latanya Yvonne Grasty.
William Donald Kilgore.
Daniel Joseph Parenti.
Jameson Smiley Shingler.
Dana Lee Smith.
Brian D. Kostick.
Richard Thomas Freeman.
Michelle Louise Worth.
Jennifer L. Charbonnier.
Brian P. Charbonnier.
Michael Christopher Kinsey.
Sunshine Termini.
Georgia Cronus. Georgia Cronus.
Pankaj Jagdish Patel. Thomas G. Coble. Jeanne Marie Namowicz. Lauren Lynn Wolf. Charles L. Tice. Sean Monahan. Wendy L. Strohauer. Jennifer Ann Holmes. David Lockwood. Jeffrey S. Harbaugh. Nicole L. Clark. Jennifer Lynn Osilis. William Kelly. Brian Tolliver. Erica Herzog. Stephanie L. Testa. John E. Gross. Joseph Charles McGinley. Jennifer Marie Theta. Eleanor Irene Hand. Christopher L. Griffo. Lance R. Gunlack. Lynn Marie Wincheck. Angela D. Smith. Alifolet Ngueda. Duriel A. Olds. Starnetta Michelle Horsey. Ronell M. Lockman. Frank Presock. Terrence Gross. Sharonda Nadette Campbell. Katina Byerly. Hector Rodriguez. Hung S. Lee. Sherry L. Prince. Gwendolyn G. Lint. Justin A. Hallman. Mark F. Dunkley. Anika Ray Edwards. Sarah Jean Slagle.
James Kevin Toland.
Brian J. Flynn.
Cheryl Strong.
Marjorie M. Miller.
Michael Scott Claybos.
Jack R. Yang.
Rebecca Shemansky.
Christine Louise Kelly.
Derek W. Giuliani.
Brandon P. Vicchio.
Michelle Judith Kelly.
Robin Whitty.
Jack C. Clevenger.
Jason Wayne Pennington.
Michelle Marie Turner.
Tara L. Detweiler.
Thomas A. Goodman.
Charles B. Wilson, Jr.
Dwania Herbert.
Shondell Renee Boyd.
Rachel Ann Marley.
Charity Ann Egan's.
Suzanne Marie Hyde.
Irvin Lee Swittenberg.
Constantina Tatsis.
Erica M. Toms.
Paul Santangelo.
Todd L. Colbreth.
Tara R. Colbreth.
Holly Lynn Harrell.
Michael L. DeAngelis.
Thomas J. Reddy III.
Michelle Renee Horning.
Amy Suzanne Hartshorn.
L. Richard Dumig.